Hello everyone! Friday Night Funkin is a simple rhythm game, and I somehow managed to remake it in Super Mario Maker 2. Here's how. This project was split into three main parts: the music, the notes, and making everything work. The first part that I focused on was the notes. I had three different designs in my head on how I wanted to make them. One using Koopas on tracks, one using Goombas on tracks, and one using POWs. I started by testing out the POW block design, but I quickly scrapped it. Then I made a contraption using fuzzy beetles and note blocks, but that also didn't work. So I replaced the note block with an on-off switch. With a stroke of genius, I decided to put a bill blaster on top of the on-off switch, and that actually worked. The only problem with this design is it takes up a lot of space and everything has to be at different heights. So I made it vertical and added some springs on tracks to make it less clunky. I'm happy with that. With that, I'd gotten the notes in place. Now time for the music. Keep in mind that I have no clue on how to make music, so I decided to call up my good friend Manawi to help me. Hello?
Hi.
How does music work?
What?
He explained to me that in Mario Maker 2, note blocks make different sounds depending on what enemy is on top of them, and they make different pitches depending on how high or low they are on the stage. This is what I made without Manawi's help. I know exactly what you're thinking. It's trash. But with Manawi's help, we made this. Not bad, but it could be better, so we rebuilt it at the bottom of the stage that the notes fall down from the top and loop at the bottom. This is meant to be the tutorial music from Friday Night Funkin', by the way. Later on in the song, you hear the girlfriend's voice.
Left, right.
I made this in Mario Maker by using Lemmy, as his note block sound is a female voice.
Okay.
There is a separate track for the note blocks that run at the same time as the Koopas that go into the Lemmys.
Okay. Left, right.
Now for the last part, how I made it work. So the Koopas go down the tracks to the beat, and Mario has about a half a second window to kill them. I used a certain amount of Koopas clear condition to keep track of how many Koopas the player kills. I recommend putting it at about 70%. I added a standard timer that when all the Koopas were gone, gave Mario a key. But if Mario didn't hit enough of the Koopas, no flag for him. Now that I've finished explaining how the stage works, I'm going to showcase the two levels I made. One being the tutorial from Friday Night Funkin', the other one being
Among Us.
Here's the tutorial level. It's meant to be quite easy to teach the player the mechanics. As the player comes out the pipe, all of the note blocks are loaded in at the same time, making sure they don't go out of sync. The long fall is so everything gets loaded in correctly. I'm gonna shut up for a minute so you can enjoy the music. The level code will be on screen now if you want to play this for yourself. The music could end up getting a little bit repetitive because it's the same few notes on loop, but I hope it's okay. I made this pixel art of the boyfriend for the thumbnail. Because I killed enough of the Koopas, I can touch the flagpole and finish the level. Now for the Among Us level. This is meant to be a really difficult level that tests all the skills that you learnt in the tutorial. We'll be falling for a little while, so I'd like to ask you, if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing, as this is probably the longest I've spent on a video and it probably won't get that many views, so if you subscribe that would help. You might have noticed the hammer bro with the boo on top of it. The hammer bro is there to make a nice electric guitar sound, and the boo is there to prevent the hammer bro from jumping. Among Us. I love this. I absolutely love it. The level ID will be on screen now if you want to try beat this. It's quite hard, so you might not be able to do it. At the end, a P-switch is activated, killing the Hammer Bro and giving Mario a key. Then you see funny sus game character. It's based on this. So, to sum it up, you can see how I brought together the music system, as in the music blocks with different enemies for different sounds, the control system, as in the arrows, Buzzy Beetles and Koopas. Yeah, it takes some time to get it all put together to work, and sure, there is some trial and error involved in getting the timings right, but you can play around with the concept to get your music and ideas working as well. If you make your own level, please be sure to share it in my Discord server. Link is in the description. In conclusion, like and subscribe.